aka Bullets, YouTube channel.
Hurry up, now tell us why you're here.
Krusty Rotor's bad luck continues because his hauler crashed, and now he'll be out for 5 more races! James Clean Air has also announced his retirement. Lightning McQueen has also made a catchphrase for himself. And also, now onto the starting grid. Ryan Newcar will start at pole position again with Tony Gasworth to his outside. Row 2 has Lightning McQueen and Chickens! Why? But in row 3 are the two Bush Tire brothers, with the older brother Kurt starting on the inside and Kyle on the outside. Row 4 is Greg Beeple and Maury Clutchburn, the 1989 champion. Now, row 5 has the King and Mark Carton, two very nice cars. And row 6, Chuck Armstrong is back with Kevin Carvick to his outside. I wonder what Kevin Carvick's going to do today. Row 7 has a rookie, Carl Edwards, and Rusty Wheelhouse, a car that will be retiring at the end of the season. Row 8 has Kevin Shiftwright and Dale Earnhardt Jr. I wonder if any of them are going to do anything. Row 9 has the 1992 champion, Hall Lingus, and Jeff Burnton, a car that jumps way too many times. Row 10 has Billy Oilchanger and Jeff Gorvette, the winner of the Florida 500 this year. Row 11 is Elliot Draftler, who's won 3 races, and James Clean Air, who qualifies and has won 5 races in the past. Row 12 has Winfred Bradford Rutherford qualifying once again, and Michael Cartrip. Sage Vanderspin will start on the inside of row 13 with Ernie Gearson to his outside. Row 14 is teammates Casey Corner and Jeremy Carfield. I wonder if any of them are going to do anything. Row 15 has Matt Karzith and Brian Vickers, who is back because he's not injured. Eugene Kobareski will start on the inside of row 17 with Bobby Cabani to his outside. Row 18 has teammates Casey Gears and Jamie McCarry. I wonder what Jamie McCarry is going to do. Row 19 has Ricky Slood and 2-time Florida 500 winner Dale Carrett. Row 20 has Ken Schrader and Daryl Draggard? How's he here? Sterling Carlin will start on the inside of row 21 with Ruby Easy Oaks to his outside. And starting in 43rd is Johnny Blamer. And here are 3 cars that failed to qualify: Misty Motocross, Scott Windows, and Floyd Movilhill. And since Misty Motocross was one of the cars that DNQ'd, Claude Scruggs, of course, had to say something. Now, onto the race. Ryan Newcar would lead for the first 10 laps before he'd lose the lead to Lightning McQueen. And Lightning McQueen lead for 7 laps before he'd lose the lead to the King. The King would lead all the way to lap 28 for a total of 11 laps before Chickens is 5th as of that lap, where he wrecks Kurt Bush Tire, Maury Clutchburn, Sage Vanderspin, Billy Oilchanger, and now they're out! Greg Beeple would take the lead after the restart, but he only lead for 2 laps before Chickens would take the lead from him, leading for 35 laps before Jeff Gorvette would take the lead from him, leading all the way to lap 93, where he'd lose the lead to Tony Gasworth. Tony Gasworth would lead for 5 laps before Joe Brakecheck would be out because of an engine failure. This results in Rusty Wheelhouse taking the lead for just 1 lap because Eugene Kobareski is 24th as of that lap, where he wrecks Todd Marcus, who won't be wrecking any other cars, Ken Schrader, well, of course he does, Michael Cartrip, and Johnny Blamer, who goes into the catch fence. Why? Lightning McQueen would take the lead after the restart, leading all the way to lap 144, would lose the lead to Ryan Newcar, who would only lead for just 1 lap before Hall Lingus would take the lead from him, leading for 3 laps before Chickens is 2nd as of that lap, and he does a pit maneuver on Hall Lingus, which means he's out! Kevin Shiftwright would take the lead after the restart, leading until lap 165, where he'd lose the lead to the King. The King would lead all the way to lap 180, where he'd lose the lead to Lightning McQueen, who would lead for 21 laps before he'd lose the lead to Matt Karzith. But he'd only lead 2 laps before Lightning McQueen would retake the lead, leading for 30 laps before Carl Edwards, Matt Karzith's teammate, would take the lead for 5 laps before Tony Gasworth would retake the lead until lap 43. But unfortunately, his teammate Bobby Cabani is out because of an engine failure. But Chuck Armstrong, who sat out last race, would take the lead for 1 lap before Greg Beeple would lead more laps, leading all the way to lap 287, where Casey Corner would take the lead from him. But he'd only lead for just half a lap before Chickax would lead for 9 laps. But then Jeff Gorvette would take the lead from him, leading all the way to lap 310, where the King would take the lead from him, leading for 7 laps. But Kyle Busch Tire would go down a lap, and so would Elliott Draftler, while the King was in the lead. But they'd go down a lap on different laps. Mark Carton would take the lead from the King, leading for 12 laps before Lightning McQueen would lead for 20 laps. But then Kevin Harvick would take the lead for 1 lap. But then Tony Gasworth would take the lead from him, leading all the way to lap 358. But then Ernie Gearson would make a 3-wide pass on Tony Gasworth and lead for the next 10 laps before Lightning McQueen would take the lead and lead all the way to the end of the race. And here's what Bob Cutlass had to say on commentary. Darrell, the rookie Lightning McQueen, is going to win his 2nd race by 1 whole mile over Tony Gasworth. This means that Lightning McQueen is the winner of the 2005 New York 400. And also, here's what Lightning McQueen had to say in Victory Lane. Now, here's the top 20 in points as of the 9th race of 2005. Because the King came 11th and Tony Gasworth came 2nd, the King's lead is cut to 90 points.
Remember to press the notifications button, which goes ring, ring, ring after you press it. And lightning strikes back, and that's as if you subscribed, of course. And thank you for watching this entire video.
Yes, this race is where Lightning McQueen's iconic catchphrase, Kachow, started. But anyways, the 10th race of the 2005 Piston Cup season will be coming out soon enough.